Sounds like I gotta do a lot more research. If we ever get to a place with a big library or something. Or a druid grove.
Do you think that it's knowledge that you lack? Or do you think that it's experience holding you back?
Just knowledge. And I think that's why I got further into more trouble than it's worth.
Speaking as someone who considers himself a wealth of knowledge, between you and I, knowledge ain't shit for keeping you out of trouble. That there's wisdom, and I'm not good at it.
Get that right.
Speaking of Yetis, is everybody ready?
Let me get my character.
Ready as
This
Yeti.
Yeti is ready.
I'm ready as long as you guys can hear me.
Who said that?
We can hear you fine.
Okie dokies.
All right, we have some catching up to do.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Let's
A lot happened.
let's start from the start. You all traversed a long way to find a woman trapped in a locket, and you put it in your Spelljammer, and it took you there over a week through wild space into void space, darkness filling the air. You go into a rock, a big rock, a mimic meteor, one might say. That the original, like all the maps are labeled mimic meteor, because everything in here is not what it seems. After discovering a series of flesh golems and beating them, and trying to bring one along for the ride that just followed behind you, after fighting a den full of mimics, directly after the mimics, Honest just went to sleep on the mimics, on the dead mimics. The party discovered a yokel who Luke promised to jump in its hole, causing a stir.
Not the first hole Lucifer promised to jump into.
Oh, and honestly, it is the last. Technically speaking,
It was the last.
it was the last. The yokel allowed the party to go under the provision that Luke would join it after the fight. Luke drew a card unwittingly from the deck of many things and made a powerful enemy of Dee Dee's patron. The party went down the hall, discovered that the trapped damsel was actually a monster masterpiece of the painter, whom you've encountered his creations at least once before on the Rock of Brawl. After a long, hard-fought battle, Luke was killed by this creation. Bloop was horribly slowed and incapable of fighting. Luke, Bloop, and Dee Dee all took turns getting severely knocked down. During the fight, a Kenku appeared directly after Luke's death and could speak with Luke's voice and controlled Luke's body. And with that new Kenku ally, helped defeat the masterpiece. Once the masterpiece was defeated, the other flesh golem in the room joined it into a flesh meld which tried to eat the remaining members of the party. Party won, party victorious. They've discovered papers outlining what this place is and what the monster was. This place was a gallery dedicated to this monster so people could come and view her. They also discovered that the painter is working in a different kind of medium. The painter wants to work on celestial bodies. Amongst the discovery, the party discovered a wand of binding, which Dee Dee is now in possession of. The party also discovered, and Roto, I'm actually going to need to know something from you to decide if how we're going to retcon this, or if we need to at all. Bloop, Luke, and Dee Dee knowingly each drew one card from a deck of many things. Vexus. I'm going to say Luke way too much.
You're good. No worries.
Vexus, our new Kinku, each drew a card from the deck of many things. Oh, by the way, Vexus, could you roll me a D8?
Vexus?
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. Hold on a second.
Ooh.
4.
Go ahead and add that item to your thing. It will have 5 charges.
Add what item to me?
Do you remember that thing you asked for?
Did you send me? Really, Dia?
Your card allowed you to pick it allowed me to pick a magic item for you. That is either rare or very rare. You are getting a very rare item with 5 charges. I know I'm going to regret this. I will let you decide if you want to say what it is or if you want to demonstrate what it is through play.
I'll definitely demonstrate it through play.
Bloop, just a warning, after those 5 charges are gone, it no longer has that feature.
After 5, it doesn't have the feature?
After 5, it's just a regular +2.
Okay.
But it's five successes. It's 5 successes.
5 successes. Bet. I like that even more. Cool. All right.
Bloop drew a card of balance, which allowed him to increase his dexterity by 2 at the cost of another stat. Now Bloop is dumber. Very dexterous, not good at thinking. Not good at thinking. Nope, not good. Dee Dee, you drew the card of ruin. Every non-magical form of wealth that you have was erased entirely from existence. Property, inheritance, gold, your inventory emptied. Everything except magic items on you are now no longer a part. And Roto, our assumption is that you would not knowingly draw from the deck of many things. Is that a good assumption or a bad assumption?
I am so glad that my friends know me so well. I wouldn't touch that thing with somebody else's hands. I regret that somebody else's hands touched it.
You have also been given the nickname Dwarven Daddy, in case that comes up.
I do not object to this nickname.
It was decided it would have been revoked. It would have been revoked right away had you decided to pull from the deck of many things.
No, I will stare disapprovingly at you all with your ill-gotten cards.
You know,
back in my day.
Back in my day, we didn't pull from strange decks. On the way back, Bloop, who was now in possession of Luke's Sunblade, as when Vexus stopped controlling Luke's body, a force unbeknownst to the group plucked it away. Headless as it was, one of the flesh golems completely smashed his head in. The group, Bloop, not the group, Bloop decided to go attack the yokel without taking a short rest or a long rest or anything. Which a fight ensued, and it reiterated its desire to have Luke's body and fulfill the promise. Upon knocking Dee Dee down and Vexus putting Dee Dee back up, it told you that Luke's body was in the House of the Purple Fae. And that's where we ended the session. What happened between here and now, because as soon as the yokel believes that the party agreed to get it, it retreated. It did threaten you that it has many holes in many places. It
I hope
retreated.
that's not where the nickname comes from.
They're all glorious, I promise you. After the party retreated, you all grabbed a sleeping Honest and drug him back to the Spelljammer. The path home is now opened, and the party has flown out and exited the Mimic Meteor. Floating in void space is where we pick back up. The meteor far in the distance. What is this conversation going on? One ally dead. Food supplies running extraordinarily low.
We need
Do
to
we
stop.
get any kind of like experience or anything from that in which we might come away from the planet with a little bit more knowledge and abilities and power per se?
If you would have asked last week, yes, but you guys didn't ask.
Yeah.
You guys didn't ask. So.
Listen, you guys, I can't be the only one asking these questions to DM, okay? It comes off as desperate and needy, okay? I need you guys to also.
I don't think it will
I'm just
hurt.
kidding, okay.
I don't think it'll hurt this session to stay at 8. So.
It won't. I'm just trying to be like, I could like try to take on create food or something and we would be covered. But I'm just being super meta.
You guys are currently floating in the void. I'm assuming Roto is the pilot. To remind you how you've got there, this thing has a navigational computer, which you put the locket in to get where you are going.
We do know that those bounty pucks will also direct the ship, right?
Yes, and there should be one bounty puck still in the ship. It was the one that Lucifer was gonna put in before we put the necklace thing in instead. So there should be one bounty
Lucifer
puck.
carried those. Frodo kind of clutches at his chest. My boy, I can't believe you're gone.
I can't believe he's gone either. It's weird.
Vexus is perched up on the ladder.
Where is Stoneface? Where Rock Fist? Stone Arm? What is going on?
Danger takes a deep breath. We lost him.
We find him, yes?
No, not in that way, Honest.
Oh, like Honest is friends.
Exactly like your friends, Honest.
Roto, do you put that puck into...
Unless anybody else has got anything we can follow, or somebody sees a map, I'm throwing the puck in. We're going wherever this leads, and we're hoping there's food there.
I will...
Let's hope we can get supplies
So
there.
do we know enough about the bounty pucks to know that they would it lead us to a corpse?
Good question.
Roll an insight check.
Excuse me.
He's in tight.
Nine.
You're not familiar enough with how the specific bounty pucks work. You are familiar with the base that it will give you a ping, and nothing more than a ping once per day to give you a direction. That is, they're not an active tracking mechanism. I will say this. The party does have one more item that was given for as navigation. When the party first got the Spelljammer from the planet, an entity of light appeared and provided a disc to the solar bastion, which the party opted not to go to, assuming that it was better to save the trapped damsel.
All right, friends. Regular criminal or solar shit. Apparently the damsel was the wrong choice.
We can't go on to this solar trip without supplies.
But which one of these directions is most likely to lead us to supplies quicker? Is the question. Will the navigation system give me any indication of distance?
It will not. It will give you an instance of direction. You would have to insert whatever item you're trying to use into it, though, to get a sense of anything, to even get a sense of direction.
Hey,
Well,
I'll be frank.
I vote
The bounty is probably easier.
the bounty would be easier.
Am I correct in assuming that's a merkin?
is it American?
The voice that Luke's doing. It's got the slow cadence of one of the merkins I do.
It could. It is from a person that's once lived in the church I once served. Was he Mercaden? I don't know. And it's all coming out of the maw of Vexus in different voices.
Rodo, do you want to put the bounty puck in?
Yeah, unless anybody wants to tell me otherwise, we're putting the bounty puck in.
All right,
Let's do it.
Put the bounty poke in.
You put it in, and there is a slight shift in the ship's direction unless you oppose it as the pilot.
Nope, no opposition.
All right. You punch forward, and the ship begins to go. What does the party do?
Rests.
Rex is
think
definitely one of them.
Agreed.
I think Honor's still just confused about everything and just staring at the new bird.
That's perched up way up high on the ladder.
Yep.
And he's just like, how I get up there?
Remember, that's the entrance exit, so there's like a tightened hatch above your head, Vexus.
Or you come up here, you die. I just
I listen to him.
I like feathers.
He's gonna pluck one off and throw it at you. Be like, now leave me alone.
Okay, dokie. And he puts it on his forehead and he just like wanders off.
There's not many places to wander to.
Yeah.
To remind you of the ship, it has the front end where the flight and navigation pools are. Then it has the back, which is just hammocks and barrels without any food. You guys did pick up an ancient Spelljammer, so all of the food stores have been long depleted.
Before Vexus settles into rest, he'll throw around a couple more of his rations. He's only got 4 more, so it's enough to go around to everyone.
Speaking of which, I need to know how many days rations you guys have split between you, because you guys were pretty much out when you landed on the Mimic Meteor.
I have none anymore.
Yeah, after sharing with everyone here, this will make Vexus out of rations.
I believe I had 2 days worth of rations when we landed on the rock. How long were we on the rock? The Mimic Meteor?
You guys I only took like one long rest. That was over the course of 2 to 3 days.
All right, I've got one.
I officially have none.
Can you all roll an insight check, please?
Will my passive insight of 17 get me anything?
20.
Hold on, I gotta put one. I have to put one for DD. One for there. Honest doesn't know anything. Not an intelligence save. Not an intelligence save, Honest, an insight check. Roto's not thinking about anything.
I've got one day of meals for me.
Will my 17 passive insight be able to give me anything without having to roll?
Oh, I prefer rolls. Rolling is so much more fun than passives.
Okay, cool. No! I still got 16 though.
Actually, Vexus, you wouldn't be fully aware of this because you didn't arrive on the ship.
Yes.
But
I do have some of Lucifer's knowledge though. That is kind of like the whole deal with like him continuing on with Lucifer's mission is like he still has like not all of his memories and everything, but like general knowledge of what he was trying to do next. So okay, you're right. He wouldn't know shit about the ship. All right, leave me alone, DM. I'm sorry.
Same thing with Honest. Honest didn't arrive with you guys, so there isn't the same awareness that Dee has, and Rhoda's busy piloting, so that's his main concern right now. But
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dee and even Honest and Vexus, you realize that the trip you're trying to make, it took like weeks to get from the planet you were at to void space mimic meteor. There is probably not enough food to make it back to the Rock of Brawl. And you guys are uncertain how far away that is, but you guys are so low.
We need to get more food as soon as possible.
Does the ship have anything like sensors or like a resource map or something that could point us towards any place habitable or landable?
Make an investigation check with advantage since you would have been on it so much.
I'm gonna give you guidance.
And add a D4 at the end of the roll. And there's a quality of void space, so just everybody's aware. That front portal is also like a windshield. You guys are seeing out into it, but moving through nothing with nothing in the distance feels like not moving at all. Roto, 23. No, your
23.
Your investigation of this place hasn't turned over any navigational kind of tools or maps. Not to say that these things never would have that, but this one was not equipped.
What are these blue boxes then, DM? These.
Would you?
Those are just like displays, right?
Does somebody want to sit at them?
Yeah,
Sure,
Vex
I can
is
take a
gonna
look.
like kind of flutter down over to this one.
And Deidre's just gonna walk over to this one.
You guys sit at them and you have a view out from the wings, and you guys are sitting at weapon controls.
All right. Making a
should-
mental note.
If you want to shoot
Can I
a
just
shot
shoot
off
one
into
of
the
them?
void, shoot a shot off into the void. You see a shot go into the distance and then vanish, and you again are in void space, like a light
And then-
flashing, and then
In a small, excited voice, that was so much fun. Let's off a couple more shots.
Oh boy.
He's gonna open his mouth and just call. Just.
as you caw, the lights again fade in the distance as the shots just go into the foreverness of void space.
Why do I have a bad feeling about that?
Why are you guys playing around with those things?
I'm not. I'm innocent for once.
For once.
That is extremely unlikely.
I'm not touching it. I'm looking at it.
Is there any way is there any kind of screens or anything? Because sometimes, like, you know, a seat that has access to guns will also have some like screens and access to like deeper systems as well. Is there anything besides just operating the weapon at this seat?
You are welcome to make a check.
I will do a check.
You could do either an insight check or an investigation check.
Do an insight check. I hate tonight. 11.
It's not a familiar system. You can't find your way through it. It is very obviously weapon controls, though.
We're gonna kick his little claw feet up on the system, and then he's gonna start to fall asleep at the seat.
We can only see out in front of the ship right now, right?
Actually, you as the pilot have a 360 view with your goggles, which are specifically for this. If you look left and right, you see both the walls, but you see out through the walls. And as a Spelljammer, you have a sense of the vibrations around the ship. You are specifically connected to it. The others aren't. The others have the windshield. You have the 360 view.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of slow the ship a little bit. And I want to take like a good, solid look around. Very slow, full 360 spin. We're looking up, we're looking down. I'm kind of fiddling with the goggles a little bit as they sit over my eyes, seeing if they have any zoom function. Can I see anything other than maybe mimic meteor?
Even that has long faded into the distance. There's no check that can get you. You've been in void space once before. This is not unfamiliar to you. The last time you were in void space, you started the journey on the Grumpy Gus, going through the emptiness of void space. And you know void space is entirely nothingness.
Okay. I don't know what else to suggest, friends, except we pick a direction and straight on till morning.
And hope we can find a place we can gather supplies.
See, if I can feel the vibration of the ship, can the ship feel me?
It's not a sentient.
Do I feel the ship?
It's not a sentient ship. No, it's not a sentient.
Okay.
It almost was, but it wasn't. It didn't end up being a sentient ship.
All right, fair. Are there any vibrations on the ship that seem to pull in one direction or another?
No. You have set a course. It just seems like straight through emptiness. At all angles.
Well, friends, I'm not sure what to tell you, but I hope to God we find something in 2 days. All right.
Let's hope.
We can maybe live 2 days.
I'm gonna say.
I'm sure we'll find something. Just rest your eyes and get some sleep. And, you know, you're all hurting and you want to heal, so you might as well do it now.
If you guys want to take a long rest, you guys are by all means welcome to take a long rest.
Nothing's gonna help you while you're hurting, let me tell you that.
He's right. Staying up like this won't help us in the long run.
And who knows, maybe after some Z's, we'll be smarter in the morning.
Do you all take a long rest?
Yep, I find a lower bunk, and encourage Lavender to join me. Come on, buddy.
Lavender will. Do you want him in the bunk with you, or do you want him on the ground?
Yep, in the bunk.
Yeah, he'll jump up. He's not used to that unicorn horn that he has. It's your old horn. So every so often he inadvertently jabs you.
It's fine. It's gonna. Deidre's seeing the top of her head. It's gonna feel weird.
Don't worry, you get used to having no horns. In truth, it's weirder having a horn than not.
I'm just a little weirded out by these 2 new additional horns.
We won't talk about those. We can pretend like it never happened.
Easy for you to say. Eventually.
In your head, you hear Lavender say, "I think that the cat is sad. He's been sitting in the corner most of the day."
Is he?
You look back and see Anna sitting amongst the barrels, the empty barrels.
I guess he might. I guess he is. It can't be that easy to.
Should I give him a lick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm honest, the Black Dog Lavender comes up to you, and if you don't try to get out of his way, he'll lick the back of your head.
Why? Huh? What is going on?
Lavender can't say anything to you. You don't have the capacity to understand him, but you see like this look in his eyes. Like, he tries to lick you again.
And Honest just like runs.
He comes back up to you. I don't think he appreciated that. I thought cats liked getting licked.
It's trying to clean me.
So
I'm not dirty. I'm not dirty.
Oi! You lot! If we're eating somebody on the ship, we're not eating on us first. There's an animal here. Eat that first.
We're not eating
There's
Lavender.
not nearly enough meat on that kitten to feed us all.
I small, but I strong.
It's got a death curse.
Muscles don't mean anything in a world of curses, my friend.
Dee Dee, you hear Lavender say, if they try to eat me, I'll bite them. I'll bite all of them.
Do it. If you're not gonna bite them, I will.
Yes, let's bite them right now.
Not now.
Maybe he met the bird.
Alright, does this bucket of blood go any faster? Considering eating the dog. And I don't even like the dog.
You can try to punch it?
Yeah, let's punch it.
Roll an intelligence. Make it an investigation check. You're probably higher in investigation than other stuff. Or Arcana. Could be Arcana. Whichever you prefer.
Investigation's better. Let's make it 21. Unless you really want Arcana.
No. Investigation's good. You start looking through, trying to figure out how to make this thing put the pedal to the metal. You do find a couple of slots that you could probably magically power.
Oh, well. Let's see what kind of magic I got left to give him. Before we rest. Which is not much.
What?
You know what?
What level?
I have one second level spell slot left.
Do you want to focus the second level spell slot into this?
I do.
All right, go ahead and mark it off, and you know that it picks up speed, but in the void space, it doesn't really feel like it picks up the speed it does.
Oh, interesting. I have 2 first level spell slots. I slam one of them in.
You notice that it starts to slow down just a little bit.
Ah, shite. Damn it. It's a gear. All right. We'll save the other one for when this one runs out.
Do you all rest for the night?
Yep.
Yep.
Now, here's a question
Do I
about...
feel like the autopilots?
I'm not gonna
Do I feel like this will...
It's got
You're
a
not gonna say?
death curse.
It does have a death curse. It doesn't... We didn't find it to have an autopilot, although it keeps straight. It has like a cruise control.
All right.
Rhoda,
We need to sleep in shifts so that somebody sits in this chair.
You can wake me
I'll-
up next.
I'll take the second one.
You mean
All
the
right, I'm
third
good for a
one?
bit.
Honest is already asleep.
Rhodo, you remember back when you were first in void space?
Mhm.
Al Monroe didn't say a word. He sat at the controls 24/7, being super careful to guide the ship because even the slightest direction off could throw the ship.
Oh. All right. All of your watches are responsible for making sure I don't fall asleep. Think I'm stuck here.
Oh boy.
All right, big Barbie ship. Get me somewhere I can get something to eat.
I really
Good night,
wish I would have
everyone.
made the ship sentient. The ship goes through forever straight. Who's taking the first watch, keeping Rhodo up?
Vexus.
Yeah.
Vexus, how do you pass the time with Rhodo?
I am essentially praying to my deity, but it's coming out as I don't know. It's he's like holding his like crystallized skull, and it's like floating or whatever, slightly glowing and everything like that. And there's like a whisper, kind of like, not a voice that would be audible, but it's almost like he's having a conversation with another side that is unheard. And yeah, so he's essentially just gonna be doing that while watching. Yeah.
All right, and
Do it, lady.
Rhodo, roll a, let's say, a Constitution saving throw for the first watch to see if you make it through. Low DC because it's only the first watch.
17.
Oh yes, you easily make it through. Vexus, who do you tap out for the next shift?
I believe it was my turn.
I'm gonna tap out. Yeah, it'll be Deidre, and then I'll go back and sleep back in my little stool.
You go back to your stool. Dee Dee, how do you and Lavender keep Rhodo entertained?
I encourage Lavender to go back to bed as she appears sits next to him. You think Do you think these are noticeable? As she points at the small horns that are growing out of her head.
Roto, it's a trick question when a woman asks you that. Just so you know. Above table.
What do you think?
I don't know. It's... Do you think anyone else has answers?
I think that anybody else's answers I really don't know.
Oh. Sounds like I gotta do a lot more research. If we ever get to a place with a big library or something. Or a druid grove.
I think do you think that it's knowledge that you lack? Or do you think that it's experience holding you back?
Just knowledge. And I think that's why I got further into more trouble than it's worth.
Speaking as someone who considers himself a wealth of knowledge, between you and I, knowledge ain't shit for keeping you out of trouble. That there's wisdom, and I'm not good at it.
Hey, you're not the one with weird growing nubs out of her head.
While true, I am one of the people who keeps following her around. So keep that in mind.
That is fair. That's very fair.
Look. Maybe I've become a bit of a fatalist, pointing my ship in a direction of nothing, with very little food, and apparently no ability to leave this hell. But, as some folks will say, what will be, will be. We can rail against it, and frankly I will, and I hope you will too. But the only force you have is the force of your own choices. I think you're a strong and sensible lass. But I don't pretend to be able to see the future.
Right.
DM, you were going to say something.
Oh, I'm gonna say I love Hippie. Hippie's the bestest. Sorry, Hippie subscribed. How long do you two talk?
I think a good... You want to say an hour?
Yeah, I think an hour is good.
Roto, can you make another Constitution saving throw? Slightly higher DC as more time passes into the night.
That 20. 20.
Didi, you're good. Because you're gonna go to sleep after this. Roto, you're also good. Didi, do you shake Honest awake to go take third talk?
Honest.
Up. I wakes.
it's your turn.
Oh, yes. I have questions.
Oh, alright. For Roto or me?
For Beard.
Okay, Roto. Alright, I'll leave you to do it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Did you ever find my friends?
I believe your friends are gone to a better place, honest.
Roto, do me a favor, roll an insight check.
Four.
Never mind.
Well, did you find Lady at least? Honest feel like he got another bonk on the head. He don't know.
Yeah, the lady was the lady was not the lady was a monster. It was a trap. We found ourselves in a lot of trouble and barely escaped with our lives, including one that I will sorely miss.
So Rock Arm, he fall fate like friends.
Yes, we have all left friends back behind on that rock.
Well, it good cause Honest has new friends and we have Bird. So not
It is
all
true.
sad.
Not all sad
Honest-
at all.
Honest learn after bonk on the head. He has whispers of someone that give him hope. Honor helps Honest think and not get sad. So our friend gone, but he is wherever his afterlife is with the good guys.
This is what I believe as well. And I think that your friends are there too. And
Probably.
their powers are extra plane or demons or whatever controls fate, willing, we'll all end up trading stories again one day.
Honor likes stories. He tells Honest them when he sleeps.
Roto, as the third watch passes, can you make another Constitution saving throw?
6. No, I cannot, sir.
Honest, before your shift ends, you see Roto's head start to go down. In your mind, would you hit him awake? Would you jump on him and make him awake? Would you try to say something? How would Honest try to keep somebody from falling asleep? Or would Honest try to keep somebody from falling asleep?
Honest instinctually would scratch at his face.
Honest, would you say you're trying to be quicker or more stronger with the scratch?
I think quick, because Honest, he may not be fully aware of his actions, but he's not that stupid too.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw as your instinct to, when you see Roto start to slumber off, is to very quickly start slashing at his face.
Please low. That's fine. That's fine.
You don't wake him up though with an 8, so it's not. You're welcome to try again.
Honest then, as if a little light bulb goes off on his brain, grabs Roto's beard and jumps down onto the ground.
Go ahead, either make a strength or a dex save. Whichever one is better.
Let's do strength.
So let's say you drag him onto the ground. Roto, you wake up with a start, but you are no longer in the chair, and you are not certain for how long you kind of zonked out.
Hey, Laws. You fell asleep.
Jingo! I thought you were supposed to keep me. Wait.
He's got a hold of your beard and his claws, and if you feel your face, there's like slight scratch marks.
Honest. What have you done to my face?
I scratch yours.
Why?
It no work. I wake you up, but it no work.
And why have you now pulled me from the chair?
Because it worked.
Rhoda's gonna scratch his head and close his eyes and sigh. I can't disagree with you.
You're not night for long though, so I did good.
All right. New friends, Honest, I trust you. Rhoda's gonna climb back up into the seat.
And then he
Kind of slap himself around the face a little bit. Oh, all right.
and
I can't
before
even
Roto does,
go the same frickin' direction.
before Roto does, Honest just kind of yanks his claws out of the beard.
You have some beard hair when your claws retract, just hanging in there.
Oh,
The real question to you, Roto, is that you would be uncertain of how, if at all, that slight doze would affect the ship.
I assume it does not. Can I actually get any indication from the ship at all whether we're heading in the same direction we were before I dozed off?
Roll an insight or an investigation check again. Because you would have explored part of this, at least.
14.
It's not awful. You remember that there are parts of the helm at another station that does like auto print out information.
Honest. Can you go read off what's on that desk over there to me, please?
where?
Over there. Which
Okay.
one of these is the navigation, the printout, down here on the left?
All of Honest is. Oh, there we go. Now Honest can see again. Where is he?
I don't see Honest either.
Yeah, Honest. Oh, there he is. Over here.
Over there, yup.
Okay.
How good is
What does Honest read?
How good is Honest at reading stuff? This is like the little auto print thing.
Maybe first grade level.
Oh, goody. Make an intelligence check.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I'm honest, you can't read whatever it's saying. It's very technical.
It looks like squiggles. I think I see the number 5 and the alphabet 6. Honest can't read
Well-
very well.
Okay. Neither of those characters are characters that would show up here.
Oh. What
But
about
that's fair.
upside
That's-
down? What about upside down star and circle? Because I think I see that. Or maybe that's just a
Yeah.
triangle.
Do I think we're gonna lose anything if I go check the readout myself?
It's so hard. You don't even know if you've lost anything already.
Ugh, this is true.
Would their watch
Wait.
be over, or are we waking up now?
So you
If
guys,
we're waking up, I would try to help. Roto.
you guys are in third watch. It's typically 4.4 per night. So you and Deidre are asleep unless somebody wakes you up. You guys
Okay.
haven't
Never mind then.
reached the long rest phase yet.
could
Honest is scratching at the
rip
paper.
off paper. Could Honest rip off paper and bring it to Rodo?
Do you want to do
Oh.
that?
Yes.
All right, you tear off a piece of the paper. Do me a favor, roll a d20.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yay! Hopefully that's good.
You tear off the paper at exactly the right spot. Anything too low would have been in bad portions. You tear
It's
off
little crinkles. Little crinkles, but here, Pipers.
and Roto an intelligence check to read them, please.
Oh wait, that's a saving throw. Never mind, that's not right. Let me click the right thing. 14.
It's hard to say if you're on the right path or not. It's still an alien ship. What you're reading, it indicates that there are slight shifts every so often, but you don't know if that's a natural shift or if it's from a piloting error. It's very hard to discern.
All right, fair. We're good. I'm not going to make any adjustments.
Honest, do you head off to bed?
Good night, Beard. See you in mornings or night or. I don't think we have sun. Good night.
For the moment, enjoy your rest. I'll see you when you wake.
Roto,
Good night.
that leaves you at fourth shift without deciding to get rest on your own. What do you do to keep yourself awake?
I'm going to use a combination of... I know what I do. I cast the spell Alarm as a ritual. And I set it right in front of my face. Like, I sit in the chair, but so if I start to fall forward, it's gonna rattle me. It's gonna rattle me awake.
What if you sleep sideways? Like your head just like sloshes off to the side.
I
Make it where the alarm is like around your head, and so that way if your head passes outside of your square, then it'll go off.
So you're confining yourself that you get like very little movement. You can just like turn your
Yeah, I can barely turn my head. I would say I've made, like, it'll fit a 20-foot cube. I've made the alarm barrier in front of me such that I would have to fall so perfectly positioned to the side that it would be right. Like I don't think it's possible. I think I've created this barrier.
Is it
immediately in front of me?
Is it a silent alarm or is it a loud alarm?
It is a silent alarm. The silent alarm is a mental alarm, alerts you with a ping in your mind if you are within 1 mile of the warded area, and this ping awakens you if you are sleeping.
Can you make another Constitution saving throw, please?
Alrighty. 18.
You don't need the alarm. You managed to stay awake, but could you take 1 level of exhaustion, please?
Of course I can.
when everybody wakes up the next day, you see Roto sitting there, his head to the best of his ability, trying not to move, but there's an obviousness tiredness to him.
Roto, maybe you should let someone else drive.
Drive. I do now.
And as the day turns over, Roto, the bounty puck, surges once, slightly adjusts the ship down to the left, which to you all feels flat. You're on the gravity plane, but you know there's a shift down to the left. And it keeps going on.
All right, so I'm going to try to orient the ship down and to the left.
It will automatically do it unless you reject it.
Oh, no. So, yeah. No, we follow that. I do not reject it.
And much to nobody's surprise, you guys are still in void space. There is nothing ahead of you, nothing behind. What does day 2 look like as you start? Does everybody eat their rations?
I gave half the larger portion of my rations to Lavender. You need more.
He will actively reject that.
Lav, please.
He will absolutely reject taking any food that he believes you need. No, I think I'm fine. If need be, I'll eat the cat.
No, you're not eating the cat.
Fine, I will drink the plasmoid. Why are we so particular about how we get our nourishment?
Lavender, please.
That's a great question.
Roll a persuasion check, Dee Dee.
I need you to eat something. I'll be fine. Without going. Oh, thank you. 14. I'll be fine.
14, he's gonna not take the food. He'll actively turn away and jump up into the hammock and bury his head underneath. Don't worry, I'll eat after you eat.
Alright. But I'm not gonna eat a lot, okay?
Yes, no worries.
Alright. And she eats her small portion. There. Let's see.
Honest and Vexus, do you guys have... How are you guys on rations? You guys are also super low, correct?
On the clue, but he has learned to live long periods of time without food while on rock.
Rodo, you said you have 2 days worth of rations left?
No, if we had one long rest on the rock, I had to, I now have one. And I'm going to eat it.
You begin to eat. You also notice that the spell energy you channeled into the ship has started to fade. And without a rest, you have not recovered any of your slots.
Well, lap slot. I pump it in.
Alright, mark it off, and you feel the ship kick back in.
Let
Although,
me
maybe you
stand there, and I will steer, and you can sleep.
I second that idea. Well, you really need some rest. Let's try it.
All right, but you have to promise to wake me when wakey things happen.
We promise.
Like,
Vex is gonna like flutter you off of the seat.
get your feathers off of me, I can get up.
I have this picture of Vexus's feathers hitting into Roto's face and just fluttering until he like slides halfway out of the seats.
Move. Go to bed. You go to bed, little mister.
Dangerous to try not to laugh.
Roto, do you want
I'm
to?
typically going to go to the hammock across from Lavender, give him the eye, and then go to sleep.
Lavender looks back at you. Roto, can you do me a favor? Can you roll a d20?
I can.
Uh-oh. Let's see what's that.
Yeah.
That one.
Never mind. You'll find out why that's funny later.
You ever see the Mickey Mouse Club stuff where you're like, that's a special tool that'll help us out there. That's what I see right now in my head. It's a special
See,
card that's gonna
tools?
fight you in the ass later.
Maybe.
Yep.
Vexus, as you take control of the ship, what's Vexus's experiences with various spelljamming?
It would be relatively low.
Okay. Do you try? What do you try to do with the ship? Do you just try to keep it steady?
Well, funny you should bring this up, DM. Kenkus are master imitators. So, he would try to imitate whatever Roto was doing in order to steer the ship.
Well, Roto started out. Everybody was talking to him to try to keep him on track. Would that be the first thing he mimics?
That is where you might be a little off. Vexus was praying, but it does not mean he wasn't paying attention. He was still paying attention to Roto, and I did feel kind of bad that everyone was having like really cool conversations with Roto, and Vexus was just being a fucking religious prick and just sitting there praying. He would essentially try to take what he saw Roto doing when he was in the prime of being awake and everything, and just try to apply that like kind of like peacefulness that Roto might have been experiencing with not having conversations go on, and try to utilize that time to steer this ship.
Okay. With all of that explanation, I think a wisdom check would probably be your best ability to steer the ship. Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Wisdom. All right. Is that like, do you want me to do like an insight or just like a straight wisdom
just
roll?
a straight wisdom check.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck around and find out, DM, because I am going to sadly I don't want that. I want to steer the ship. DM. Why do you gotta do this to me? I have 3,000 of your stinking DM tokens, and I might buy myself a charge.
You are steering the ship. It's just not necessarily well.
Well, you know what? This is staying this way.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
So, the 360 view is largely granted by those goggles that Roto has. So you're steering it basically through the front. It's like a car to you.
I think I can get used to this.
Deidre and Honest, what do you guys do as Vexus steers this thing?
Try not to worry
Honest-
too much.
Honest kind of watches like bird watches bird. Cat watches bird in cage, but not in mean or angry way. He's just kind of curious, just like, what are you doing?
Oh boy. This is going to be a long trip.
Now, DM, I want you to keep this in mind over the time that Vexus specifically is flying the ship and looking out the front. He has a passive perception of 22, so very perceptive in seeing planets off in the distance.
There are none.
So as I'm just saying, there's a lot of trouble that can happen in the day if the if is a big if, DM. You know, it's a big one.
If is a big if. The problem with void space. So wild space has planets. Wild space is planetary systems. The astral sea is like a connective highway that has various special places in it. Void space, you can't. There's no stars in the distance. There's no stars, planets. Vexus wasn't there for the initial journey, but at best, the Silver Sea that's visible from nearly all points is not even visible for most of it until you hit a certain point. And you guys flew deep into the void space. You guys took like a week to get to the Mimic Meteor. But
isn't there like some way for clerics to pray to their deity for some kind of like divine intervention?
It depends on the cleric and deity. There's like there's certain spells that will get you there, and there are probably certain channel divinity features that will get you there. So let's see.
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, yours is mainly geared towards the traditional kind of stuff. What can you tell us about Vexus's deity, though?
Vex's deity is not necessary. It's not necessarily even like an entity in and of itself. It's the desire of unaccomplished tasks before dying. So it's the manifestation of essentially like people dying with unfinished business, whether it be a quest, something small, something big. It usually comes off in the like sound of like voices, like ethereal kind of voices, and it all emanates from the crystal like sphere. So it's essentially his patrons are all of the people that die that he essentially commits himself to. They are his higher power.
Awesome. Dee, as the flight goes on, you feel almost a burning sensation on the back of your head. It's a familiar heat, like something wants to talk.
As a cleric, can I sense demon presence? I will let you have this moment, Deidre. I do just want to know because I don't play clerics very often, and I'm usually a warlock person.
Go for it.
So, like, would a cleric of like holy goodness and everything like that sense the like level of evil that does preside within Deidre's contract?
So the best way to answer that. There's divine sense features through channeled divinity like paladins have that will get you that kind of stuff, and I believe there's some spells that will get you that kind of stuff. If she tells you anything about the contract, it's not necessarily a secret that's what it is.
Okay. Oh, you, Deidre. Thank you, DM.
Right. Deidre just winces a bit as she looks around for a place she can have the conversation alone.
There's not really a lot of alone spaces here.
She starts to step back and going towards this here. And then I'm like, what is it?
There's almost like a burning fiery portal that it wants your attention to focus through. Do you focus through that?
She said, let me lay down first, okay? Right?
Do you lay down and focus your attention on it?
Actually, I'll go to sit down here and starts to focus on the fire.
As you do, you are two places at once as you are in the burning sands. and you see him standing in his fiery circle. And you see an image of Luke floating between both of you.
No, 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 no.
Now, I want the body.
It's... That body has been promised to somebody else.
No, no. No, I want the body.
Well, kind of... And what do you want his body for?
Eternal torture.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen on my watch.
You don't have a say.
Oh, do I?
You don't.
Let me guess. I have to do something to keep my friend from getting tortured, don't I?
No. You just have to deliver him. There's also a few other places that I would like you to visit while you're in the area. There are some people in a few wild space systems who believe they can get the better of me. It should be known that I can get the better of them. And you were just going to help me with that.
With little supplies, I don't think that's possible.
Oh, don't worry. If you die trying, I'm good with that as well.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that maybe you're guided to a place, you be my hand there, and maybe, just maybe, you resupply there from their corpses.
No, 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 absolutely not.
You don't get to say no.
Let me say this again. No.
You see a big smile comes across as he runs his finger along his horns. And too many maps. And you find yourself back there, and as you tell him no, you feel a psychic sting in your head, and you take 18 points of damage. As you scream, Lavender jumps to his feet and rushes over. Puts his paws on the bench. How does everybody else react to that scream?
Does it wake me?
That's up to you. You can roll a perception check. Roll a perception check with a DC of the damage.
I'm also gonna roll a perspective. Yeah.
I got 11.
It doesn't necessarily wake you. You're pretty tired.
I am.
Yeah, 4.
Honest and Vexus. I mean, I don't think you guys are asleep, so if you guys would actively hear the scream.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. I'm not asleep.
You guys aren't, I mean, unless you took a nap.
Yeah.
I like naps.
No. Horns, you okay? Horns, okay?
That's not my name.
Horns?
Just a nasty headache, that's all.
You acting like one of old friends. They had hearts a lot too. They say voices mean. Are your voices mean too?
It's fine. It's
Honest goes quiet and just kind of, as if an actual house cat, just kind of goes on the opposite side and just curls up next to you. No need talk, just rest. Okay?
Alright. As Deidre leans back.
I'm assuming you don't try to rechannel your archdevil.
She's gonna try.
Roll a charisma check. As you actively reach out in
11.
your mind. And you get no answer. It's like you reach out and whatever he is at his core, he's absent now. Like he said his piece.
No good bastard.
Is Vex still just sitting at the helm?
Yeah, he's gonna kind of like peek over, but once he sees the cat going over there, he's gonna say in like a real like, well, if she needs help, she'll come let me know.
Rodo, can you roll another d20 for me as a good bit of time has passed from the first attempt till now?
Yep. Uh, 14 this time.
All right. If you were to receive a sending spell, would you rather me send it to you or tell it to you?
Send it to me.
All right. Let me. And all of the stops in there are also a part of it, because I imagine that your father would have those in there as well. Where's Rodo? And Rodo, I imagine that would wake you up, and you do have the ability to answer. In 25 words, I believe.
Oh.
Jesus. Do I have to answer verbally?
No, it's just it's in the same way it's telepathically sent. Your answer is you can mouth out the words, but nobody has to hear them from it's you can send it telepathically or speak it verbally or mouth them, and you don't have to answer immediately. But you have 25 words to send an answer. And like I imagine it's like just this is how the spell used to work. You had to add in the stops like an old telegraph. And he just never caught up with the times.
It's not a death curse.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's your response. And Rodo kind of mumbles this out loud to himself. You guys can choose whether you hear it or not. What the actual fuck, old man? I'm lost in the void at the moment, and she's the eldest. Shit. Where is she?
Unfortunately, it's not an immediate response. Like the response and sending, the sending and the response are each a part of the same spell. And you don't at least initially get another spell back. And you suddenly click in your head that you missed another one earlier. So this isn't the first one he sent out to you. But immediately you get no response.
Did I get enough sleep that if I lounge around for a bit, this will count as a long rest?
Yeah,
All right.
you can take back the level of exhaustion and get your spellies.
Hey, friends.
Yeah?
Wait, what's going on?
Everything okay?
Since... Yo, no. Fuck. We appear to be at loose ends at the moment. Very near death. But,
Right? What
I
you
have just
what?
received word that my sister has been kidnapped. And it appears to be on me to save her. I don't know where she is, but if I end up in receipt of that information,
We'll go after her.
I appreciate that. We will definitely
Wait,
stop
super.
to eat something so we don't die on the way. But,
Good
yeah.
plan.
Yeah. My fucking
We play super soon.
Deidre starts to.
All right. How did you guys do on driving?
Well, I think
Already
Vex is pretty good at it.
Vex, can you make another wisdom check to see how well you did overall?
$22.
First one not great, second one's okay. Between the two of them, you didn't guide it awfully.
Oh, yeah.
Rhoda, do you want to hop in the driver's seat?
Yeah.
You hop in the driver's seat. Does Vexus shed feathers by chance?
Well, not frequently, no.
Okay, there's
Aw.
probably
He's a
no
lonely bird.
there's probably
Must
no
be-
feathers in the
I guess-
chair.
It's probably molting season too.
The bounty puck is still placed in the navigational system. Out of curiosity, what did you guys do with the solar bastion? The solar bastion directions. It would have been like a CD-sized disc. Did somebody take it? Did somebody set it on a table somewhere?
I believe we sat on the table, didn't we, guys?
And then it would still be wherever you
so.
guys set it. The ship continues on. Roto, make a perception check.
Perception. 13.
Nope. Void space. You don't necessarily see anything.
All right, fair.
You retake the helm. With all your spell slots back, tell me how you handle this beast.
Knowing that we're starving, I'm gonna slam a level 3 spell slot into it.
You feel it pick up. The ship starts to kick into gear and go. The ship, everybody on the ship, you don't feel the acceleration. But Roto, you know you're going faster. But even looking out, it still doesn't seem you're going faster.
Yeah.
Deidre and Roto, make another insight check.
Uh-oh.
You keep asking for those, and I'm not good at them. That's an 8.
That's okay.
22.
That's okay. Deidre is. Deidre, just a reminder. It took the first journey, it's hard to say if this is like that, but even after you saw the Silver Sea from Void Space, was a very long journey. The only thing that managed to greet you in the first Void Space was pirates. Everything was like that until you hit your first wild space system.
Well, bright side, I don't see any pirates. So that's a blessing in disguise in itself.
And
All right, yeah, I suppose.
And everybody make a perception check again. And Roto, do yours with advantage because you have the goggles to steer the ship the best.
Oh boy.
Dirty 20.
13, and that's the good one.
Hey!
Vexus, you can point out looking through the windshield. In the farthest distance, you can see just a tiny silver dot, which anybody with astral voyaging experience would know that is the Silver Sea.
I want to like kind of point over with a feather. Be like, look, Hala.
Color? What color is it?
Well, just look for yourself. I think it's silver.
It is silver! The Silver Sea! We gotta head to that direction.
Brodo, I'm assuming that you would steady point at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the party agreed that we're out of rations, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
As the second day of the journey starts coming towards evening and the rations are spent, Silver Sea in the distance, how do you guys cope with slow hunger that's starting to set on?
A little hopeful, but still rather hungry.
And thirsty. You guys don't have any water either.
Yeah, that's right. We don't have any water. Fuck.
I'm grumpy as hell.
Hold on. Keep talking. You don't have to wait for me. Wait for me.
Oh,
I thought I just saw something earlier.
hopefully, once we get to the Silver Sea, we can head to a direction.
It is a very far dot.
It's far, but it's hopeful.
I thought I had gray water. I do not.
Wait, let me see what I have.
Your ranger had that, I believe.
Yeah.
He used it very cleverly to get traps out of the way.
Very cleverly. I liked it. It was a really good use of that. I've never had that spell before, and that was a nice spell.
I'll be there soon. You just have to keep hanging on. Alright.
Let me see if I can make this bird go faster. Do I still feel like we're traveling at spell level 3 speed?
You feel like the ship hasn't dipped down yet, although you know from experience that it probably will eventually.
All right, we'll let it keep going.
Right. I know we're gonna make it. I know we can.
Does everybody?
You know, if I die of hunger, no one can blame me for not rescuing my sister.
Does
Fair enough.
does everybody keep pressing for? Does anybody sleep? Is the real question. As the second day starts to come to a close, the first day with no food.
I think Honest is sleeping. He's asleep.
Deidre fighting off sleep. Thinking the moment she falls asleep, she might get a visit from her patron again.
If you're trying to roll another charisma check,
If I can. $13. Nothing.
you still feel. You feel. Would you send any words into that?
The moment we get a place to supplies, we'll talk.
You feel like he's leaving you on red. Who amongst you feels like you're the luckiest?
I feel luckiest. I lucky.
Not me.
Deidre, you're not lucky. Vexus, do you feel lucky?
Vexus always feels lucky.
Okay, Rhoda, do you feel
He
lucky?
survived a slaughter at his church. Of course he feels lucky.
Hell no.
All right, so Honest and Vexus feel lucky. Then let's do this. Could you each roll a d6 for me?
Okay, doggies. D6.
3.
6.
So here's what happens with that combined roll. The party keeps on its path. The ship periodically, once per day, as long as that bounty puck is in there, pulses and makes slight shifts, then stops. The bounty puck can only be magically activated once per day, and it's using that as just like a little honing mechanism each time.
First half of that sentence got cut out for me. Could you repeat that, please?
So the bounty puck adjusts once per day. It gets triggered once per day and makes adjustments. You guys keep going on without food. So 1 day passes, nothing. 2 day passes, nothing. 3 day passes. What's everybody's constitution modifier?
Mine is the Constitution modifier.
+1.
Plus 3.
2.
2.
Okay, so
Plus 2.
all right. So Vexus, you have the lowest constitution modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4th day happens, no food. You automatically take 1 level of exhaustion because it's 3 days plus your con mod. So even with sleep, no food, Vexus, you're at 1 level at that point. And everybody else is
How do you
above.
take exhaustion?
In conditions,
There we go. Okay, cool.
and it ends up being a -2 penalty to D20 test. So we'll pick there right now. 4 days have passed. The Silver Sea is still far, far in the distance. Almost the exact same blip. Could everybody make a perception check?
$27.
DD, you absolutely see it. Honest, you got a nat 20.
11.
What is this?
Dee Dee, you look through the front portal windshield, and you see almost like a red gaseous cloud rolling, and it looks like it could be a wild space system.
Roto?
What? I didn't. What is it?
With a shaky finger, she points at the window. What's that?
I go over to look.
You see, it looks like you could duck into a wild space system, but it's just like a tunnel flickering.
It look weird. We should do. Yes.
Why does that not make me feel good, honest?
Not gonna lie, that
Miss-
seems rather threatening.
I feel
Is
like
it more
everybody,
the prospect of starving to death?
Honest has been
Fair
starving to
enough.
death for like what, 30 years? It not affect him no more.
Didn't you eat bugs?
Yeah, but they not fill belly.
Roto, your call. What should we do? Should we go through it?
Unless you've magically got a spell that makes food, we're going in that hole.
Right, let's go straight to that hole.
All
Prepare
right,
for-
here we go.
And
So this
grab all of everything.
this requires a break from the path you're on, and you guys roll into this tunnel. And you have all been through a wild space tunnel before. You are consumed by red streaks of light around you as you start. Roto, make a dex check to see how good you are. Sleight of hand if you're proficient. To see how good you are at navigating this tunnel.
I'm not, but dexterity 15.
Oh, that's pretty good. You managed to stay somewhat in the center, if not exactly. You don't go flying out of the bounds. And let's see. When you come out of the streaks, you see a single planetary body ahead of you. And you see one giant space whale just kind of floating there.
We can get fish from there. I remember from last time.
From the whale?
Yes, it's a living ecosystem.
All right. I'm down.
They tend to swim around them. I think I remember right. The last time we encountered them.
How do you guys want to go about trying to get anything from this thing?
I imagine we don't have the pods anymore.
Oh no, there's no this ship does not have solo pods.
Wait, we can still breathe out there, right?
No,
No.
not without a way to breathe.
That completely ruins my very split idea of a plan.
What
This
if?
isn't Jimmy Neutron.
All right. What if we just very gently try to pull up alongside and land?
Wait. I have a big idea. I can send people messages with my mind.
I'm intrigued.
Honest has message as a cantrip.
I'm still intrigued. Go on.
I don't know how this is gonna work because I don't know what the whale speaks, if it does speak, or what we're asking it. Is it even in range?
No,
Is it
Are we
120?
close to it?
It's certainly in this instance, it's certainly more than 120 feet out.
Okay. Well, we can speak if we get close. We need to
If we
be. Yeah, if we get close, I can send message with brain.
I can also speak.
Could you all,
cast speak?
could you all
Whoops.
make a perception check?
Yep.
I can only speak common.
13.
5.
Vexus, Maruda, what you guys get for perception?
Perception.
Ooh, that's
Gonna
good.
be 25.
Vexus, you
14.
Vexus, you and you alone hear this beautiful kind of whale song that manages to reverberate through the vacuum of space. It's celestial in nature almost.
Can I imitate it back being Kenku? Kind of like oh.
You can, but yours will probably not reverberate the same way. Especially at the distance you're at. But you
I'm
can,
just
you
like
can
at
mimic
the
it.
window with my like hands on the window, just doing the same thing back at the whale.
It remains floating. It's true to the image. It is much larger than your ship.
I say we go. Let's get closer.
Can we at least try?
Rhoda, you're steering the ship.
Yep. Let's do it. All right. Hey, G, this is your call.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do? How do I approach?
As calm as possible.
All right.
Dee Dee,
Nice and slow.
you and you alone hear this in your head. You know the dark voice that says, "Kill it."
To who?
It says it to you and you alone. You hear T's familiar
For me?
voice. Yep, you hear T in the back of your head saying to kill it.
Her eyes widen and then squint, saying back to her in her head, "Not on your life."
The voice goes silent.
Alright, are we able to get closer?
Roto, actually for you it probably makes sense to, you're not, I would say an intelligence sleight of hand, but you're not proficient with sleight of hand. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check. We'll do an intelligence sleight of hand to see how well you can manage this ship.
For Rhoda?
13.
For Roto, yep. You don't ram into it as you close, but you're not closing well. You realize that if you're trying to like dock with it, if you're too rough, you have run the risk of running into it.
Easy.
Right. That cut out there, DM. Can you say that again?
With that, you don't ram into it, but you realize that if you roll poor enough, you run the risk of ramming into it.
Fair.
You can roll another check if you would like to try to easily dock with it.
All right.
Try to dock carefully.
23.
Guidance. Okay, never mind.
23, you spin the ship around, you carefully line it up. You are smaller than it. I don't know if landing on it would be a good idea, but you can like hover close to it.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, anybody that wants to do a perception check can. And Dee
Right,
to remind you, the last time you were on a Kindori was before you went to the mind flare infested solar dragon lair, and you were harvesting parts with Lucifer to do a mind shield kind of thing. Lucifer is notably absent this time.
Way to keep pointing it out, DM.
Heartstrings.
just feels
Way to keep making us
disheartened.
reliving the trauma.
Heartstrings. All of
Am I
those.
able to see fishes or?
All of those are good.
Is-
All of those are good perception rolls. Let me look up something about Kindori real quick. Okay, so the Kindori are big enough that they have their own air bubble, and they have their own gravity plane. You don't see any fish, but everybody's perception checks, there are like living growths down on it.
Can I make a nature check to see if it's any edible plants?
With your perception roll, you see like vines. You see vines and moss on its back. And with everybody's roll, everybody's perception that rolled it was good. This looks like a very old Kindori. And there's nothing with it outside of the plants that are on its back.
Alright, let's examine it carefully. They appear to be rather old.
Are we all going, or is it just some of us?
If you want.
Who wants to hop on?
We should all go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Well, if we all go, I don't see any problems with it.
All right, you all hop on out of the ship. So up the hatch ladder, open it up. You're in this thing's air bubble. Your specific ship doesn't have an outside air bubble, but it does have an internal air supply. This Kindori has an outside air bubble, so you are stepping foot on a squishy, live, huge whale, and underneath is the crush of plants.
Alright, as teacher takes a better look at them. Would that be a survival or nature to check see if they're edible?
Nature to see if they're edible, survival to see how much you can get.
Alright. Okay, 17.
There are edible things here. It looks like there's a combination of edible things you can eat, but that won't be nutritious, and some things that are potentially poisonous.
Okay. Just stick with me. We can avoid the poisonous plants and get quite a bit at least for the time being.
Does everybody start harvesting?
And
Yeah.
touch everything.
Yeah. I'll harvest whatever DD points out is good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dee Dee, do me a favor. Roll a survival check.
Can do.
Guidance.
With guidance.
Oh, I forgot to do the guidance.
Add a D4.
Alright.
Guidance is an advantage.
D4.
Guidance is just a D4 at the end.
Right. Okay, 4, so that's 11, 14. Actually, would that be 15?
15 altogether. if you could pick three people to gather food, who would you pick?
I would pick Rolo, for sure.
Okay.
Vexus
Okay.
and Lavender.
All right. Then the three of you, and Dee Dee, you can roll for Lavender. Each roll a d4.
Okie dokes.
Ooh, 4.
2 for
One.
Lavender. And actually, would that be for me? 2 for me and
So, you guys basically, after a couple hours worth of scraping, can find about 7 days worth of food to split between all of you.
this is perfect.
You guys can try to get more, but there runs a higher risk of getting bad food.
Come on, let's bring this back. I think 7
Buckets.
days.
Okay, Buckus.
Does anybody try to eat any of the wild plants right off its back?
Deidre will definitely try it.
Roll.
I feel like
Any-
I would as well.
Anybody that would try,
Actually,
go ahead and roll a survival check.
In hindsight, Roto's hungry. He hasn't eaten in 2 days.
Survival check.
13.
I'll say
Okay.
true.
Mm-hmm.
6.
15.
Roto, could you make a Constitution saving throw?
Uh-oh. That's silent.
Rhoda, you don't get any nutrition, and you manage to hack back up this thing that you decide to eat outside of Dee Dee's guidance. You did not find anything nutritious. Dee Dee, you misidentify a plant, you don't get any nutritional value. Vexus and Honest, you guys find, so it doesn't taste good, but it is nutritious. And it's like gooey in your mouth as you guys chew.
Okay, that might have been bad.
Vexus, the good news is you're probably experiencing hunger aches by now. That will certainly help clear it up.
Sweet. Like, get rid of my exhaustion?
Yeah, go ahead, because it was entirely based on hunger. So
Yes.
you feel yourself getting somewhat more clear-headed. The real question is, though, how do you guys get water? Or how do you
That's a
get
good question.
how do you get fluid from the whale, the space whale? And now that everybody's on his back, you all hear the song of the Kandori, and it sounds like nothing you've ever heard before. Like an angelic choir of one singing out into void space where nothing returns its call.
Can I cast Speak with Animals to make a comment?
You're welcome to cast Speak with Animals.
Excuse me?
It continues to sing as you speak.
Your song is beautiful.
It continues to sing some more.
Because it
Vexus,
couldn't hear me.
Vexus, do you mimic its song now that you're on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna sing back to it and put my like feathers on its back, like on the ground, slash back, and sing again.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
Alright.
Ooh. Yeah, 22.
You guys sync up in like a harmony, and there's just an ease and a peace that comes over the group. It's quite beautiful. If you guys wanted, you could stay on this thing. It feels like you could stay on this thing's back forever and just float in this wild space system carried on it.
Maybe
As much as
maybe we could just stay here for like a day or two, gather a bunch of food, and then we can leave. And then get to wherever we need to get to.
Why leave? Oh yeah, because we have to save sister.
Not only that, we have to get to a port to get more water.
Water. Why not just drink yellow water?
Ew.
I've been doing it for a week.
No thank. I think I'd rather
Well,
pass.
that's the thing is birds can't do that. And a kangaroo is technically a bird. So unless you feel like drinking both urine and fecal matter at the same time, then I would suggest not drinking my passings.
Yeah, that Feathers is right. That sounds awful. That sounds nasty, gross, yuck.
I am not doing that. Ugh. That's a bit. No, thank you. I think I'd rather go dehydrated.
And Honest will stick with his own. Not drink no one else's. That's nasty.
I'm going to be a stickler in saying drinking your own urine does not hydrate you.
It doesn't. Scientifically, it doesn't.
That's why I'm going to be a stickler, even in
Here's
the
the
fantasy
funny thing.
system.
You.
Here's the funny thing. I know that, but I really don't think Honest would.
So with that in mind then, if you have been drinking yellow water for the past week, the body can only survive like 3 days without water, and you're a kitten. So realistically, after like 2.5 days, Honest probably would have been dead, and you would have been with your friends also decomposing.
Yep.
So the official D&D rules for water is you guys need a gallon of water per day.
God damn.
Damn.
I don't even
Am
drink
I
that much
alive?
water in real life.
Am I
First
alive?
off, you're alive. First off, hydrate. Hydrate in real life. Hippie.
Been doing
I'm
that.
drinking water.
Hydrate.
Drinking water.
I got water right here. Water's good for you. Drink the water.
Got the water.
Yeah, water is good for you.
There are plants growing on this thing, so I don't know if that's an indicator of anything or not.
Why not try
has to
find
s-
animals?
Do we think that we might be able to like find liquid in some of the plants the way people do with cactuses?
I think so. Can we roll a nature check?
Nature would let you know if it's there. Survival would let you try to extract it if it is. And I do believe you're not supposed to drink cactus water, but I'm not certain.
Sokka tells us differently, okay? It's the
That's
crunchiest.
Do we really want?
You guys are as I always say, you guys are welcome to roll whatever you want, and then I will provide you the information that roll corresponds with.
Yeah, cactus water is considered safe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check to see if you can find a cactus on this thing's back.
Or something related to some sort of plant that will provide water. 22.
That you can probably find water around the plants. That would require potentially digging into this thing.
I hate to dig into him, but we need the water. We'll just have to be careful, alright? We don't want to hurt him.
Yes, be careful.
Ray?
Ready?
Yeah,
So
basically.
when I say dig in, I mean like cut in.
Oof. I am so sorry.
And probably the best way to do this, everybody go ahead and roll initiative for me. You know.
Oh.
Okay, DM.
18.
21.
13.
5.
That's fine. Do you want me to tell you this thing's initiative roll?
Oh no.
1.
-1.
1?
Negative
Oh,
1.
God.
Honest, you're the first, so digging into this thing is basically an attack roll into its back.
But just my weapon.
Or your claws or your weapon, however you want to try to find water and fluid. Oh yeah, you can cut into it. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
Okay.
Oh, and I get 2 attacks per action.
Go ahead and
I forgot about that.
Go ahead and dig in twice.
Do I have to hit for a roll for hit?
You have to roll to try to hit into it. Yes, you're most likely
All right.
going to hit into it. You hit into it again.
I just I'm having good rolls right now.
I also have a feeling that this thing's AC is like 5.
It's not high.
Mm-hmm. It's not high.
It's not. No, the bigger it is, the less likely it is to have, because it's not dexterous. You can get 2 gallons of water with 16 points of damage as you start tearing into it. It does. Vexus, as the one kind of singing with it, you do notice the song changes to one of pain.
So does the song that Vexus is singing.
And Dee Dee, you're next to try to extract water at this thing's health.
I am so sorry. I really don't want to hurt you. Alright. What can I do to get that? Alright, and it's a roll?
It's an
For
attack.
attack?
It's an attack roll. You can either do unarmed or a weapon, or any way that
I
you
am-
feel that you can legitimately cut into this thing to get where the water's at, where the underneath the plants that it's growing.
I am gonna try on arm strike.
All right, you're gonna
18.
You'll hit into it. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that'll be 2.
You can find. You're gonna find 1 gallon with a 2.
Found 1.
So you guys are
And-
finding little packets of water as you literally cut and dig into this thing.
Alright. Can I use, for my bonus action, can I use a healing word on it?
You can.
I'm so sorry. We'll be done with this right away. I promise. 5.
Okay. Vexus, would you like to try to extract water?
Vexus is going to. Yeah, I guess try to pull out some water. He's gonna take his spear and dig down a little bit, all while singing. Still, making sure that song is still going for 13 to hit.
Hits.
3 points of damage.
That's 1 gallon of water.
Gallon of water, and then going to throw a healing word onto it as well. Hold on. Yeah, I'll go and throw a healing word.
Okay. And Roto. Do you want to try to get water or blood from the stone?
Yes, I will.
All right, what's your weapon of choice?
Is it that we just damage it and then collect the water as it's coming out?
You're basically cutting down into it where the plants are, and you are taking any little water reserve that you find and putting it in water skins and anything else. There will be some that splashes up, and there will be others that are just pooling in a spot.
I'm going to use my Hat of Wizardry.
Ooh. I like that hat. I forget you had that hat.
I also like this hat, and
Do your thing, Mr. Wizardly.
What?
the Hat of Wizardry allows me to attempt to cast a cantrip once per day that I don't actually know.
With a DC 10 Arcana check.
I feel good about my odds of making that.
You know, when I rolled from your sheet while you weren't here, there were like nat ones galore.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
So, first question, what spell are we doing?
I'm looking that up. I have an idea. And that is going to be... so I am going to attempt to cast the transmutation cantrip Shape Water. So I am going to choose a 5-foot cube of whale and I am going to have the water flow out of these little pockets that everybody else is finding and bubble up to the surface.
Okay. Roll your Arcana check.
Brace yourselves.
That does it. Good job. It's a DC 10. It nearly didn't do it, but it did it. So you can, let's say you can extract a gallon of water from the 3 gashes, so that would be 3 gallons for you, putting you in the lead.
Sweet.
And even though you were the gentlest, you're unlucky number 4. So you see a big, gigantic whale tail, like coming down, first up, arcing towards the sky, and then slamming down. Does a 29 hit?
Oh.
Yes,
I think that's your answer.
That's a 29 hit.
25 points of bludgeoning damage as this tail slams down, but then it immediately retracts back up. And Honest, it goes back to you. How much more do you want to extract from it?
Give me 1 second. Let's find out. He's just gonna scratch this time.
All right, make an attack roll. You will hit. You are digging primarily in the same space, let's say. 10 is 1 gallon of water. And that hits as well. And you get another gallon. Max damage each
How many
time.
gallons do I have? Because I was not paying attention to that. Sorry.
You have 4 total.
All right.
1 through 10 will get you 1 gallon. 11 through 20 will get you 2. So the more damage you inflict on it, the more you'll extract out with each hit. Dee Dee, do you want to try to get more water from it?
Dee Dee says, Mike here. Deidre is looking unsure about hurting the poor whale more.
You think about the poor whale, then you look at Rodo. Somewhat
She looks at
flattened.
Rodo. I am so sorry. We'll be getting off your back soon. As she does an arm strike.
Alright.
10.
Is not enough. So you hit into it, but you do not hit down into it. You can't force any more water up.
Alright. Bonus action. She looks over at Rodo. Hang on, Rodo. And she casts Healing Word.
Okay, how much does Rodo get back?
5.
Rodo, take 5 of that damage back. Vexus, do you try
Thank
to
you, Dee Dee.
do you try to
If you could do that
extract?
4 more times, that would be great.
Yeah. Let's just finish up getting the water and get back on the ship and get away.
Vexus, do
Because I don't think
you
it's going to tolerate us anytime soon.
try to get more water out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more out.
You don't hit. You,
Alright,
you
I'm
slam
gonna-
into it, doesn't budge.
How much damage did that thing do to you, Rodo?
A lot.
Half of my entire life. Actually, yeah,
Your
no,
entire life.
half of my entire life.
Okay,
it is
I'm
pretty
gonna
strong.
go- I'm trying to look for it because I know I have it. Where the fuck is it? It's not okay. It's not mass healing word. Where's? Oh no, I just have to cast it at a higher level. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do healing word at 4th level for you. Boop, and go ahead and give yourself 21 health points back, on top of what Deidre gave you back as well.
Rodo, do you want to try to get more water out of this thing, and how?
How much total do we have right now? I got 3.
You have 3.
I got 1.
DD has 1. Vexus has 1,
1.
and Honest has 4. Cost a gallon per day per person.
And I did math. Apparently 4 gallons of water is 8 water skins.
Yep.
I mean, isn't that kind of dependent on the size of the water skin itself? That's kind of.
A water skin apparently holds up to 4 pints.
I mean, again, it's also dependent on like the water skin itself. That's like saying like a water bottle holds exactly 16 ounces when I know for a fact my water bottle holds 32 ounces. If this all I'm saying is,
I'm just proud I did math.
I appreciate your mathematical prowess. Rodo, do you want to try to get more water from it?
I don't know that I have any way to do that. Do I think that spell damage would bring out some water? Or do I think it needs to be like a physical slice?
It probably depends on the spell. If you cast Ray of Sickness on it, you might not want to drink the water.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely
That's why I'm
thinking.
not casting any of my spells, all that necrotic ass shit.
No, I'm definitely
Sorry,
thinking chromatic orb with cold damage.
You could try it.
All right, let's do it.
What level are you casting it at?
Only level 1. Does a 10 hit?
No. No.
Well, then I don't know.
As you go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
You know what? I still have my telekinetic push feet.
You can
If
like,
I
pump
approach
it.
one of the spots, if I approach where somebody else has cut it, and I use the telekinetic push to push on the wound, does it leak more?
It gets a saving throw, right?
Yes. Let me just check that. I believe it's a strength saving throw too.
Okay. Do you want to press down on it?
Yep.
I just want to see.
DC
What's the DC?
15. Strength. Wow.
It's a
Damn.
I
I
had
knew
you
it
right
have
to
a
be.
crazy fucking strength modifier. It's a
It-
fucking planet.
It's very strong. You don't get any water out of it, but you too see again. This die loves rolling 4. You see that familiar whale tail slam at you, Roto, for a 27 to hit,
Oh.
Yep, that hits.
and it will be 25 points of damage. And as it crashes down on you, that seems a good place to cut it for this week, as we all
Yep.
as we all harvest from the whale.
Yep.
Fun.
So
Thank you,
Yep.
DM.
Thank you, DM.
oh,
Yeah, guys,